Okay. So you graduate high school, I guess, Millwood High?
Yes, Millwood High
Okay.
School.
And then you go to the University of Oklahoma
Hmm.
and you studied chemical engineering.
Yes, I did.
Okay, why chemical engineering? Because I studied computer science, and I remember my AP chemistry classes that I just failed completely because it was just way
Well,
too hard.
I wanted to go to medical school. Why I studied chemical engineering? Because that's where the money was, the scholarships were. When I went to school my freshman year, Black Monday happened. So that's when the bottom fell out of the Wall Street, and everybody that was graduating was coming back from business, and they couldn't get jobs. So people in engineering were able to get internships and able to get employment after college. So because I had a scientific mind, it made sense at the time anyway.
Okay, and you graduated?
No,
Okay, you dropped out.
uh, dropped out. You could say, yeah, I had cancer.
Oh, you had cancer. At what age?
21,
Wow, what kind of cancer?
Hodgkin's.
Okay, I'm not familiar. What is Hodgkin's exactly?
Familiar with what was it? Hodgkin's is a type of lymphoma.
Okay.
Prevalent, strikes usually between the ages of 18 and 26, and then possibly in the late 40s. I want to say Mickey Mantle. You remember from me who Mickey Mantle is?
Yeah,
The
of
men in
course.
his family had Hodgkin's, and he kind of attributed the way he lived because he thought he would get it too. So, yeah, changed a lot.
Okay. So, how does a young man really get the news that they have cancer? And is this like a deadly form of cancer if goes
It has
untreated or
it has one of the most highest cure rates. But like anything else, it can kill you. Like anything else, I mean, it's shocking. You weren't expecting it. Well, honestly, I could tell during one of the internships I was having, I wasn't able to do things I used to do. I couldn't eat a full meal. I always had this pain in my abdomen. And the sad part about it is because when I was in school and didn't have the right kind of insurance at the time, going to the local clinics, doctor actually tried to tell me I had an ulcer because he thought we were in there just trying to, you know, get party drugs for the weekend or whatever. Um, I actually had to kind of demand that I get an ultrasound done. And I walked into a local emergency room and said, I need to get this done, an MRI. And the tech came in and started. And then when she stopped and two doctors came in and we knew we were kind of in trouble. But they found a mass in my abdomen about the size of my foot. And after that, everything else just kind of got put on hold. Um, when something like that happens, there's an entire procedure. Uh, they did a biopsy of it, and it came back what they thought benign. So they went in with traditional surgery. But after actually being operated on, I guess some of the pathology reports during surgery, I guess from what I remember, they actually said it started out malignant. So long and short of it, they closed me up because they shouldn't have operated in the first place. And then from that point, treated it with chemotherapy, like 8 months of chemo.
okay. And ultimately you beat it?
Yeah, I'm still here.
How did that feel to have your last chemo session?
Um, well, I was ready to just try to get back on to life. At that age, it's kind of hard. Everybody else is planning to attack life, and at that point, you kind of recognize your own mortality. Getting your last chemo session, I wanted to just get on to the next phase because honestly, young people really don't know how to handle that kind of stuff. Friends and family members kind of are kind of just kind of it freaks everybody out. I put it that way.